Woohoo! Is this thing on? Oh wow, looks like it's working. Oh man. Well, so I figured I'd stop back by and, I don't know, give you guys a bit of an update. Sorry it's been so long since I've done anything. As you might imagine, well, haven't really been too inspired. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've been inspired. It's been more of a deal of, I haven't really wanted to contribute much. You know, it's easy to get pretty disillusioned when seems like everything around you is rot and cowardice. But, you know, once again, it's just a, you know, it's just been a tough situation. But not that bad, actually. So, what's been going on in the last, I don't know, almost 2 years? Well, not this February, but last February, I broke my scaphoid. So, kind of put me out of action for a few months. For some reason, too, my editing software doesn't want to work. So, well, you get one uninterrupted shot. It's kind of been like that for a while now, too. And I'm sure you guys have been wondering, well, what happened, you know, with all the Antifa people and all that stuff? Well, okay, so what? They, you know, they put the bricks around my house and tried to induce, they were trying to convince, you know, ethnic minorities to be so incensed that they attacked my house or me, which, you know, I'm like, come on, man, that's a pretty racist position to think that, oh, just seeing a mild ethnic slur is going to make somebody enraged enough to commit murder or something like that. But hey, you know, that's the attitude of the people that we're dealing with here, what have you. Needless to say, I couldn't, you know, I didn't really want to keep contributing to Michigan, so I left, and I basically just did the cost-benefit analysis. I was like, well, what do I want? I want to live in a walkable community that's relatively safe, with you know, some sort of you know, sense of, you know, belonging or whatever, actually being part of a community. And so I said, well, you know, I made a pretty short list and checked out a few places. I spent, I don't know, a few months in eastern Tennessee. That was kind of nice. But, you know, well, I just basically said, well, okay, where are there a lot of people like me? And when I say like me, I mean like of the, you know, my socioeconomic bracket and ethnic group, ethno-religious affiliation. And so, well, turns out there wasn't a whole lot of those in America. So here I am. And well, what have I been doing? Well, for the last few months, I've been working on a building, actually. Working on where I live, but more importantly, well, I've got us a space to work out of. So why don't we go inside and check it out? Whoa, look at this. Holy moly. This is some top-notch retail space right here. Holy moly. It's 340 square feet. Fairly high ceilings. Needs an immense amount of work. The electrical mostly doesn't work. The plumbing completely doesn't work. The air conditioning system does not work. Have to install all of that. I've been knocking a whole bunch of plaster off the walls to expose this sweet brickwork, but whew, boy, a stunning amount of work. And so that leads me to, what am I doing? Well, you know, I know a lot of you guys are kind of interested in how would you actually go about getting into this industry, and I've made a number of videos about how to get into body piercing and stuff like that, but never done anything about, like, you know, actually the mechanics of setting up business for yourself. It's one thing to get a job with somebody else. It's another thing to set up your own deal entirely to where you're anti-fragile, I guess. So, I'm going to be doing periodic videos about the process of setting the space up. Also, I have a lot of other work that I have to do. I have to rebuild 2 autoclaves. I have to make jewelry. I have to, you know, basically that type of stuff. It's a lot of work. But I figure if I let you guys in on the process, let you see actually behind the scenes what's going on, it might be edifying or something like that. So I guess, you know, that, and I also considered I've got a pretty large space. Not here, but of course what I live in. I was thinking about putting in a studio down in there and actually, you know, I don't know, doing the weekly show or semi-weekly show or whatever about just opinions and, you know, current observations. I've got a lot of them, and a lot of the ones that I make, a lot of the observations I make, I haven't actually seen anybody else having the same take. So, I don't know, it might be worthwhile to, I don't know, share and maybe get other people's perspectives on stuff. So basically, I guess that's about it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what y'all are doing, all that good stuff. And before I go, thank you to all the people that have left kind words and encouragement and all that good stuff. There's been 100 and something times more of that than I've ever gotten in negativity. And so I really appreciate all you guys. I really, really do. So I guess, hey, hit me up. Let me know what's going on. And we'll be back in touch before you know it.